Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button to V8 Vibes because this is the place where true car enthusiasts gather, and you don't want to miss out on the latest reviews, comparisons, and deep dives into the most exciting machines on the road. Today we're talking about a car that has become a legend in the world of modern muscle, the beast that symbolizes raw power and unapologetic performance, the Dodge Hellcat 2026. From the moment you set your eyes on it, the new Hellcat demands attention. Dodge has taken the iconic wide-body stance and made it even more aggressive, with sharper aerodynamics, flared arches, and a lower, meaner front fascia. The hood now carries functional air intakes and redesigned scoops that don't just look intimidating but serve the purpose of feeding more air into the massive supercharged engine beneath. The front grille is wide and blacked out, with slim LED headlights giving the Hellcat a menacing glare. Along the sides, the sculpted lines flow into muscular haunches, sitting on bold alloy wheels that can be had in 20 or 21-inch designs. At the rear, the wide LED taillights stretch across the back, with an aggressive spoiler and quad exhaust outlets completing the brutal, track-ready look. It's modernized, yes, but unmistakably Hellcat, still a road predator that looks like it was built to devour asphalt. Inside, the Dodge Hellcat 2026 has taken big strides to blend modern technology with that raw performance feel. The interior is focused on the driver but offers comfort and luxury touches that make it more than just a drag strip monster. Front and center, you'll find a massive high-definition digital instrument cluster, customizable to show speed, performance data, G-forces, and even drag timers. The infotainment system has been upgraded to a large, crisp touchscreen that supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and performance apps built specifically for enthusiasts. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in premium leather with paddle shifters, giving you a race-inspired feel. Seats in the Hellcat are heavily bolstered sport buckets, available in leather, Alcantara, or a mix, with heating, ventilation, and memory options depending on trim. The stitching and color options add to the custom feel, with Hellcat badging embroidered into the upholstery. Despite its muscle car image, the cabin is surprisingly refined, with soft-touch materials, carbon fiber accents, and plenty of room up front. Rear seats remain more of a backup for short trips, but that's never been the reason you buy a Hellcat. For those who want to cruise in comfort, the sound system by Harman Kardon ensures that when you're not listening to the roar of the V8, you're enjoying premium quality audio. Now, let's talk about the real heart of the Hellcat, the performance. Under the hood, the 2026 Dodge Hellcat retains its legendary 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, but with refinements and tuning upgrades. Power figures now push up to a jaw-dropping 807 horsepower, with torque figures easily north of 700 pound-feet. This allows the Hellcat to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3.3 seconds, and with its top speed pushing past 200 miles per hour, it's one of the fastest and most powerful muscle cars you can buy. Dodge has worked on improving cooling and efficiency as well, meaning the engine can sustain performance longer without heat soak, ideal for both drag racing and high-speed runs. Buyers can choose between a 6-speed manual transmission for pure driving engagement or an advanced 8-speed automatic for lightning-fast shifts. The Hellcat still sends power to the rear wheels, and while it's notorious for tire-shredding burnout fun, Dodge has added updated traction and stability systems, adaptive suspension, and Brembo performance. Brakes to give drivers more confidence. The wide-body stance isn't just for looks either, it adds grip, cornering stability, and improved handling on both straights and curves. This is still a beast that feels raw and powerful, but it's also more controllable than before. Despite its brutal performance, Dodge has added safety and driver assistance features to make the Hellcat a more practical everyday car. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and forward collision warning are available, making it easier to live with on daily commutes. Of course, fuel economy remains low, but that's not what anyone buys a Hellcat for. This is about unmatched power and presence. Pricing for the 2026 Dodge Hellcat starts around $70,000 for the base model, with higher trims and wide-body packages climbing toward $90,000 or more. Compared to European supercars offering similar levels of performance, the Hellcat remains a bargain, a muscle car that gives you supercar thrills without the supercar price tag. In the end, the 2026 Dodge Hellcat continues the legacy of raw American muscle but polishes it with modern design, tech, and refinement. It's still loud, fast, and aggressive, but now it's smarter, sharper, and even more capable. For anyone looking for a car that's as thrilling to drive as it is to look at, the Hellcat remains one of the ultimate choices. What do you think? Has Dodge perfected the formula with the 2026 Hellcat, or do you prefer the older, wilder versions? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget, subscribe to V8 Vibes for more car reviews, deep dives, and everything that makes our engines roar.